Here I'm going to invite you to read along with me. Each of you have received today the executive summary, but the good news is there is an executive summary of the executive summary. And the executive summary of the executive summary is on page 6, and it's down to 2 pages that look like this. And if you read anything, some of you are so busy you won't even read the entire executive summary. At least open up these 2 pages. We decided to try to take the plan into literally 2 pages so that you could do it at a glance and get a sense of what we're talking about. You see on the left-hand side, we do mission, vision, promise, lead measures, and guiding principles. Then we do the 5 goals, but then we do deeper dives. We have 3 strategies for each goal, for a total of 15 strategies. Under that, we have a column that says major new initiatives. These are our new initiatives that we are in the process of developing or will launch in the very near future, in most cases. And we also have a column, not meant to be exhaustive by any means, of some of the things that we are already doing, the ideas that are already working. And then, of course, the last column are the performance targets, so that we have a way of measuring our progress on a day-to-day, week-to-week, quarterly, and yearly basis. First, let's talk about sharing the Ohio story. I know about the projects in Ohio that we win, and I know about the projects in Ohio that we lose. But none of us know about the projects that we never get a chance to compete for. And many of the projects we don't get a chance to compete for, we don't get a chance because of perception. Because some site selector somewhere thinks Ohio, based upon old stereotypes and outdated statistics, should not be in the running. And we don't make the short list, and the governor and I and no one else ever knows about it. That's going to change. Because we need to change the perception so that we make sure that they're not relying on anecdotes, stereotypes, and old statistics, but on facts and reality. That they know about our changes in the tax code that mean that Ohio will be the only state, one of only 2 states in the country, starting next year, that has eliminated both its tangible personal property tax and its corporate franchise tax. That they know that Ohio has a workforce of 6 million people, larger than the total population of 33 states. That they know about the unique success of the Third Frontier program that has created close to 500 new companies, and at least between direct and indirect, between 10 and 15,000 jobs, and more importantly, has leveraged on a ratio of 9 to 1. Every $1 public dollar, 9 private or federal dollars has been leveraged as a result of that program. That they'll know that 62 companies in Ohio are part of the Fortune 1000. The list goes on and on, many of which Governor Strickland mentioned this morning. But we are just a tree falling in the forest that no one sees or hears if we don't tell our story. And we, the people in this room, are the ones most responsible for selling this story. We cannot expect others outside the borders of Ohio to talk about us if we don't talk about ourselves with pride and optimism. I wish all of you could have seen Governor Strickland's speech not long ago, just about a month and a half ago, to the Cleveland City Club. It was a speech filled with optimism and confidence about our short-term and long-term success. This is not marketing, this is reality. But we live in a day and age, especially with the internet, where perception and the reality are one and the same. So marketing is not fluff. It is indispensable to economic development. Our Ohio sales strategy, our regional marketing programs, with many of the regional economic development organizations in the room today, are indispensable to that effort. Let's go to goal number 2.